What's good guys, Tiger here and welcome to the channel. One thing that can really put a dampener on your mood and really kill your buzz is bad lobbies. Now I'm sure you have all heard about skill-based matchmaking recently and how that is having its effect on Modern Warfare, but today I'm not going to be talking about skill-based matchmaking. I want to help you guys deal with those lobbies where you just can't catch a break. Actually, hold on. Even though I'm not going to be talking too much about skill-based matchmaking and give my opinion on it, I do actually have to speak a little bit about it to make my point on this topic. So in normal COD games with normal matchmaking, you will get put into random lobbies. One game you could be up against mindless noobs, and then the next game you could be up against the next Optic Gaming. The change of pace can be really sudden. However, in Modern Warfare, with skill-based matchmaking, the game will try and put you up against players who have similar stats to yours. I think it's a lot more accurate to say similar stats rather than similar skill, as your stats are very manipulated by your playstyle and a whole load of other variables where skill becomes irrelevant to your stats. So because of skill-based matchmaking, you should notice a lot more consistency with your lobbies and your performance. Personally, I have definitely noticed it. I am not getting into games where I am hands down the best player in the game, where it's just me versus 6 bots who I can just kill over and over again. And then on the other hand, I'm not getting put up against 3 to 4 man parties of pub stompers who are roasting my ass like turkey on Thanksgiving. That one was for my American brothers and sisters out there. I hope you appreciate it. Anyway, so with the more consistent lobbies, you should have less bad lobbies than you would have in Black Ops 4 or any other COD. Nonetheless, how do you deal with those lobbies where everything is going to shit? So the first step is to identify and understand. Understanding this game isn't going to be your game. You have died a few times in a row, you're in the bottom half of the scoreboard, the other team is winning and the kill streaks are starting to come out now. Maybe your teammates have started crying and left the game, and the MVP on the other team is a madman with an MP5 who doesn't miss a shot and has the ADS speed of a god. This game is not your game, and you could leave if you are a loser and like to quit, but now you need to adjust your playstyle to ride this game out. The second step is to change your class to something that is big and powerful and has good damage. Remember, the beauty of Modern Warfare is you can edit your classes in-game and create whole new classes on the fly. So if you are getting thrashed and the streaks are out, you either need to take down those streaks or just stay in cover. Most of you will choose to stay in cover, and you are probably stuck down in one end of the map, which means the enemy can only be coming from in front of you. So you need to set up, maybe even mount up, to catch those players coming around the corners. One thing you need to abuse is their overconfidence. If they are killing it and they know they have total map control, they are likely to be sprinting around the corners and jumping around the corners, so this is something that plays into your hands. If you are watching the most probable locations that the enemy can come from, then you are likely to get those kills. This is also the time where you just focus on getting one kill at a time. At this point in the game, you should not be looking at your scoreboard and tracking your deaths or the enemy player's kills. Forget about all of that, just focus on every single kill you get. If you have low kills, then treat every kill you get as a little victory and a step in the right direction. Try and focus on getting those crucial intel streaks I hope you have all selected previously, like personal radar and the UAV especially. You will need these if you want any chance of a comeback. Step 3 is where you look for the comeback. Now, I don't necessarily mean to come back and win the game or come back and finish positive. I just mean to come back in the fight and to finish the game in a better position than you was halfway through. In order to look for a comeback, you will need to track the kill feed in the bottom left corner. You are looking for when your team gets a few kills in quick succession, This could be your opportunity to push out of your spawn and gain some map control. Another opportunity, what is actually quite common in Modern Warfare, is a spawn flip. If the enemy push up too far and force you to spawn on the other side of the map, this is also a good opportunity for you to gain some ground and maybe take a flag if you are playing domination. Remember to focus on one kill at a time, because if you do find yourself getting 3 or 4 kills, this is going to be even more of a reason to play your life, especially if you have something tasty like a VTOL jet, because that could really change the pace of the game and swing it into your favour. Now, another great thing about Modern Warfare is every single game you play, you are put into a different lobby. So unlike previous games, where if you had a bad lobby, you should just find another one straight after the game has finished, so then you get put up against different opponents. In Modern Warfare, you don't have to worry about this because you will be put up against different opponents anyway. However, maybe you should take a break if that game did get to you. Remember, as soon as you find yourself getting angry, it will only make things even worse. Nothing gets better when you get angry. One thing I do that helps me stop raging and helps bring the game back for me is every time I die, I tell myself what I could have done to prevent that death. I never blame anything that is out of my control. It's important to take control and be accountable for everything you do. So don't blame an OP gun or a bad connection if you do have a bad connection. You are not in control of your internet speed. If you know that you have bad latency, this is just not worth getting angry about, as it is something you already expected. I believe if you take control, focus on the little things, consciously think about some of these tips and just work on getting one kill at a time, I think that you'll enjoy these games a lot more, you will rage a lot less, and you'll feel better about yourself staying in the game, sticking with it, and try to ride it out. There is no better experience in COD, in my opinion, when you start off playing bad and then you turn it around and then start doing well. It's a good way to help you improve, it's really good experience, and it will definitely make you a better COD player. Anyway guys, I hope this video helps, and let me know in the comment section how you handle your bad lobbies in Modern Warfare or any COD game. And please, please, please do not just comment that you leave the game, as that is just boring as fuck. Okay guys, so that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy and you want to see more, consider subscribing and turning on notifications to stay updated on all my latest content. But that's all from me, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.